Hello lovely people, and welcome to our weekly guiding messages show. I'm happy to be here with you, and as always we're going to start with the astrological events of the week to understand what are the cosmic energies, what are the movements of the planets this week, and how we optimize our actions in order to capture in our benefit this energy. How do we gain momentum? How do we make things easier by being in sync, by being in alignment? So we're going to start with that, and then if you feel the need to go a layer deeper, we're going to draw cards for each zodiac sign with messages to guide your week. As always, I recommend you to watch the message for your sun sign and for your ascendant sign. If you don't know your ascendant, I'm happy to help you find out. Please just send me a message or comment on this video, and I'm gonna help you discover your ascendant sign. So, starting with the astrological events of the week, I would say that this week is a lot about shining your light in the world. This week we have, and actually for 3 weeks, we have Mercury in the sign of Leo. Mercury is the planet of communication, so at psychological level, it comes with our need to learn new things, to find new information, to process information, and to give it forward. So it is the planet that comes with this energy, and being in the sign of Leo, it's a lot about showing charisma, showing leadership, showing confidence when you are communicating, and also when you're learning new things. So we have Mercury in the sign of Leo for about 3 weeks. It entered there on the 3rd of July, and it's gonna be there until the 25th of July, when, by the way, it's my birthday, which I'm looking forward with. We're gonna be away, we're gonna be at the seaside. So Mercury in the sign of Leo for 3 weeks from 3rd of July to 25th of July. I will recap a lot about shining your light in communication, proving your leadership through what you are saying. So for example, if at work you can choose when to have a presentation and be the speaker, or whatever other public speaking type of engagement it's about to come in your agenda in the following weeks, I strongly recommend you to schedule it for this week or next week until the 25th of July. Basically, this is a really good season for you to speak up, to tell your message, and as I was saying, it's about shining your light. Leo as a sign is governed by the sun, so you understand it's about showing yourself, putting yourself on the stage of the world, if you want to say it at a metaphorical level. So this week is a lot about communicating with confidence. This is one message that I wanted to tell you. Then Venus is entering in the same beautiful sign of Leo on Friday. What does this mean? Leo is in what regards relationships, because Venus is about relationships. It's also about our financial resources. But going back to relationships, Venus is about relationships. So while we have Venus in Leo, we are going to have this tendency of being a bit more playful in our relationship, showing our romantic side, showing our joy for life, that's joie de vivre, being more like, looking for activities that are more fiery, because Leo is a fire sign, so more passionate, more spontaneous maybe. So this kind of doing this kind of things is gonna help us to improve our relationship with our partners, and here I'm talking about romantic relationships. But in general, while we have Venus in the Leo sign, in any kind of relationships, be it a business partnership or relationships with clients or vice versa, it's beneficial to speak up again, to show yourself with confidence, a bit of like doing that leap of faith. And even if you're a bit nervous about the topic, find in yourself that strength and find that that angle where you are the master on the topic. It's again about leadership. What's that angle and the topic where you are really mastering and you can speak for hours? That's gonna be really put into a good light during this season with Venus with Mercury in Leo, and then with Venus in Leo. So again, with Venus in Leo, with our partners, it's a good season to show why we are admiring our partners, why we are what are those things that are attracting us to them, what are those things that we really like at them. And life is busy, we forget to talk about these things. So it's a good week to start doing that, because Venus is entering Leo on Friday. The third message that I wanted to share with you from astrological standpoint for this week is that we have an aspect between Saturn and the Sun on Thursday, which tells us that we're still in a period where we need to do our part. We need to do the work that is required from us to do. So I know it's vacation time, I keep saying that, and I know it doesn't feel like doing a lot for some of us, but it is a time when we're gonna reap the rewards of our work if we are willing to play our part. So this aspect that we're seeing on Thursday, on the 11th, it's an easy aspect, so it's gonna help us to use the work that we are doing in our benefit. So what we are doing is going to be rewarded, it's going to be seen. And it is a lot, because Saturn is in Pisces, it is a lot not about work from like something that we plan from the mind, but rather work on something that we intuitively feel that we should do. So if during this week you're going to feel, because the aspect is on Thursday, but it can spill over 2-3 days or even more. So during this week, if you feel like, oh, I really need to do that thing, and it's not actually on your agenda, on your to-do list, let yourself do it. Hear your intuition, listen to it, and do the thing that you feel like it really needs to be done, because I think this is the message from this aspect. It's going to make a difference. It's going to help you, show your skills better, accomplish something that you're looking to accomplish these weeks, these months. So yeah, these are the astrological events of the week that I wanted to highlight as an introduction for you. Again, shine your light in communication, show confidence and leadership, put yourself out there, it's gonna be rewarding. Be more playful, more spontaneous in your one-to-one relationships, and don't forget to tell your loved ones why you love them. And the third thing is that do your part, do your work, but this week focus on the work that you feel from the heart that you need to do, the work that you have that spark, that moment of inspiration, that there's something that you really need to do, go for it. This is the week to do it. Good, so these are the messages. As I said, I'm gonna start now to talk to you about the messages for each zodiac sign. Again, sun sign and ascendant. For this week's reading, I'm using the oracle cards called Messages from Your Guides. It's a deck that I really enjoy working with. It is these cards. So to tell you a bit of my philosophy, I think that we have around us like our own team, each of us. We have guardian angels, we have archangels that are coming to help us whenever we are asking for them to come and help. We have like illuminated souls that are up there, like Virgin Mary or Jesus, or that are there to help us. And also we have our spiritual guides. It's my belief that during our life, while we progress and we are going higher and higher in our vibration, we start to attract more guides on our path. And this oracle card set is about with messages from our guides. Good. So for this week, I'm gonna start again with the Cancer sign, as we're still having Sun in Cancer until 22nd of July. So we still have 2 weeks of Cancerian season. For you out there that have Sun in Cancer or Ascendant in Cancer, the message for this week is called Lead by Example. It is talking about doing your role, doing what, show your actions, not just talk about it, like walk the talk. Do your part, do the things. And it's very, very much connected with the message I was highlighting earlier, that this week we have that aspect between Saturn and the Sun. So it is a week when we are asked, anyway, all of us, to do our part. Don't forget to do what you intuitively feel like doing. Don't just keep your to-do list in a mechanical way. Feel what you need to do rather than think what you need to do. So Cancer people, this is a week when you are asked to role model, to show to the ones around you through your changed energy, through the way you behave, the way you do things, what's the path and how things can be done. I don't want to say should be done, because there's a way for each of us, but your example counts, and this is what your guides are telling you this week. Then for Leos, my dear Leos, your message for the week is live your bliss. So it is a week to enjoy life. It is a week to enjoy your accomplishments, enjoy what you've already accomplished. And as I was saying, with Mercury in Leo, with Venus entering Leo, it is a week to also enjoy talking with people, also enjoy your relationships. A message that comes to mind related to this card is that you've done the hard work, and this for you, my friend, is a week when you are reaping the fruits of your work and seeing the results of it and enjoying the results of it. The message for this week for Virgo is choose love over fear. And this is such an appropriate message for you Virgos out there, sun sign or ascendant, because Virgos are a lot about doing the things as planned, hard work, being very responsible and very disciplined. And sometimes this can come, I'm not saying it comes for all of you or all the time, but it can come with the fear that if I'm not doing the thing exactly as I thought I should do it, in its perfect shape as I thought it would be perfect, then I will have this feeling that things are not well done, and then from this it can cascade with all sorts of scenarios in your minds. This is a card telling you to choose love over fear. So to choose more your emotions, to choose what you feel. As I was saying, it's a week when to do things out of intuition. It's a week when you are allowed to leave aside the plans and do what you feel like it's well to do this week. It's like it's meant to be done this week. Okay, we're moving to the sign of Libra, and the message is for you this week. My dear Libras, for you the message this week is kindness counts. So this is a message saying that see the people around you, see the people, not the projects they are involved in, not the tasks that they need to do, but the people with their emotions, with their families at home or friends at home and things like this. It's a message asking you to open up this week, open your heart rather, to say it better, and be kind, be considerate with the people around you. See them as people. Maybe it's a message that comes now related to this card. Maybe show yourself vulnerable in some situations. Let yourself be vulnerable in some situations. Vulnerability can lead to really exceptional results. So open up emotionally this week and be kind with the people around you. Good. The message for Scorpio for the week is learn from your mistakes. And this should be right on your street, my dear Scorpios, as you are the people who can see most meaning in any situation. You can unpeel layer after layer and see the real meaning behind what's the appearance and what might be at the surface in a situation. So this card is reminding you that you are in a situation where there are some key learnings for you. Maybe there is the context where things didn't unfold as you would have wished, and this is a card telling you, think about it. What were the challenges on the way? What were your mistakes? What were your errors on the way? And learn from it. Take it just as a learning process and a growth process in the end. So this was the message for Scorpios, and we're continuing with the message for Sagittarius people for the week from 8th to 14th of July. So for Sagittarius, This is the message for the week is called Journey Within. So you are rather invited to reflect this week, to go within and have a week when you are not as talkative and as outgoing as usual. We have Jupiter, which is the governing sign of Sagittarius, in Gemini. So I would think that this is a year from May 2024 to May 2025 when you Sag people are going to be more talkative than usual. Not that you wouldn't be talkative, but even more talkative and more outgoing. This is a week when you are invited to breathe in a bit, breathe in, breathe out, calm, chill, and think of what you acquired, what you have accomplished for the first half of the year, what are your plans for the rest of the year, how can you optimize things for yourself, but do all this strategizing from within, from a calm space, rather than being always on the move and talking and networking and doing 10 million things in the same time. Okay, so we're continuing with the Capricorn sign. The message is for week from 8 to 14th of July. For Capricorn, the message for the week is patience is a virtue. Again, as for other signs, this is right up on your street because Capricorn is a patient sign. So what I want to say is that I think this card is first and foremost telling you that there are so beautiful results that are just waiting to come for you, because we have a full moon in Capricorn this month on 21st of July, and we had a full moon in Capricorn 21st, 22nd of June. So we have full moon in Capricorn twice, and I think this month in between these two full moons are really about doing our part, doing the work and seeing the results. And of course, for you Capricorns, this is even more because this is happening in your sign. So it's very obvious that for you guys, it's gonna come with some really, really significant rewards. The important thing is to do your part. And as I was mentioning earlier, this week, put your plans a bit aside. I know it's a bit hard for you Capricorns, but put your plans a bit aside and do what you feel from the heart to do, like what your intuition is telling you that you need to do this week, that thing that is going to make the difference. It might be really small details or things that come to mind you don't know from where. Just hear them and do those things, prioritize them over the ones from your to-do list from the beginning of the week or from last week, I don't know. So this was the Capricorn sign. Let's move to the Aquarius sign. For Aquarius sign, the message for the week is make each day count. It is a message about being present. Leave the present moment, leave the past where it belongs, let the future unfold. You just need to be present in the present day, present in today. And pay attention to signs, pay attention to what you already have and be grateful for what you already have so you can attract more of it. And also it is a message about taking it step by step. There was a phrase when I was working in the corporate world about small measurable steps. I think this is what this message is about. Make each day count. Also from the standpoint that you do each day a small step towards your goal. Just honor yourself for doing the step, honor yourself for being successful in doing that step, and in the end, small step after small step after small step, it will add into something magnificent. Okay, so this was the message for the Aquarius people. We are gonna move to the Pisces sign. And the message for the week for this sign is calm is not a weakness, which is such a lovely message for you Piscean people, because yes, of course, you are usually rather calm people and rather people who are more reflective and more connected on the vertical, as I like to say it, like connected with the universe, with the divinity, with whomever you think is out there. So this is a message saying that Accept yourself as you are, love yourself as you are, and be authentic. Show yourself as you are in the world. This is, I was saying, the underlying message for the week is shine your light in the world. For Christian people, because you got this message, calm is not a weakness. If you have to do a presentation, if you have to deliver a message in written or in a spoken format, in a verbal format, just do it in your way. Do it in your way, which can be a little bit more dreamy, more with fluffy words, or however you feel like doing it. Be authentic and do it in your way, and it's gonna come with rewards for you. It's gonna come with success in the end for you. Okay, the message for Aries for the week, so week to 8th to 14th of July. For Aries, the message is trust your intuition. How beautiful. Considering I kept talking about intuition and how we should trust our intuition this week and do the things that we feel like prioritize, that our intuition says we should prioritize. For you Aries people, I think this is a week when you perhaps need to make a decision, and this is your message telling you this is not a decision for pros and cons type of lists, or you can do that to calm your mind. But this is a decision you need to take with your heart, and it's a decision that you will intuitively feel what direction to take, rather than thinking and overthinking. So the first thing that comes to mind, that's the one that you need to choose. Or there's another exercise you can do. Put yourself, so if you have like two options in front of you, put yourself in your shoes after you made the decision. With the first option, close your eyes, see how it feels. And then with the second option, and you will, believe me, you will know. And this is a good exercise for anyone when you need to make a decision. Just see how you would feel. Close your eyes and feel how you would be after making the decision. You will feel instant joy with the right decision. And that's what you should choose, of course. Even if maybe mentally that's not the one you would firstly choose. Good, so this was for Aries. The message for the week for Taurus people is don't relinquish your power. So my dear Taurus, this is a message telling you there are some contexts when other people might, take the stage in front of you. There are a few things that come to mind. One, you are mastering your topic. So for some of you out there, there's a very strong message that you're very, very good on what you're doing, and you should never let other people, speak up instead of you. So in accordance with what I was telling you about the astrological events of the week with Mercury in Leo, please have the confidence to speak up and tell your message, because you are the most appropriate to say it. This is the message for specifically for Taurus, that you need to speak up. Then if you don't, someone else will do it and will take the credits for something that you are the best at. Then I would advise you to work with your solar plex chakra, with your yellow chakra. And there are lots of, you can find on YouTube or on specific apps, lots of like meditations or messages to listen for strengthening your solar plexus chakra. Good, so this was for Taurus. And last but not least, our dear Gemini, for you for the week, the message is practice moderation. This might be a bit hard for you, because you're usually very vibrant and you like doing lots of things. This is a week when you are asked to relax a bit, reset, and try not to be over the top on some topics. The message that comes to me is that there might be some information that you don't know about yet. So if you go over the top on some topics and you get overexcited or you start talking too much with other people about it, and then new information is coming, you might be in an awkward position or even in a hard position. So the message for this week is to wait a little bit in your case, Don't go over the top. Don't be overexcited about some news or something that you're hearing. Just wait to get more information, wait to get very clear on the topic, and then you can go full speed on. We have Mercury in Leo until 25th of July, so there's plenty of time to speak up. For you, it seems that this is a week when it's more about listening than talking. So you interiorize the information, you maybe at small scale talk with other people about some news or about some topics or some subjects that you need to go deeper in or things like this. And probably next week we'll see. It's rather about picking up your message more loudly. Okay, this was the message for Gemini for the week of from 8th to 14th of July. And with Gemini, we've went through all the zodiac signs. Again, as I was mentioning at the beginning, listen to the message for your sun sign and for your ascendant sign. And if you don't know your ascendant, I'm more than happy to help you find out your ascendant. As always, I'm here for you if you want to go even deeper on these messages or deeper on what are the key moments for you this week, this month, this year, or understand yourself in more depth. Then I'm here for one-to-one sessions. I am going in vacation, but I'm not closing so I'm not putting my calendar on a break. I am happy to do sessions from over there as well. So I'm here for you. Just let me know. In my bio on YouTube and on Instagram, you can find the link to book sessions with me. If you're not sure about it, always here for a short discovery call, just message me. Okay, lovely people, have a great week ahead. I hope you're gonna shine your light. I hope you're convinced you should shine your light this week. And as always, don't forget to dream big. See you soon. Bye bye.